We are recording. So, big seats ain't as comfy as I thought they were going to be. I'll let you do the intro, mate.
Good evening. This is Tyler. We've got on today, and we're going to talk about life, cars, and everything else.
Cool. Who are we? What are we doing? Let's do a bit of an intro, shall we? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm Sal. This is Dave.
Hi.
And then we've got Tyler.
I'm Tyler.
And so literally we are going to be talking about life, cars, and how Sal's car needs to help people and
do we?
Lives.
It's news to me, this one.
Yeah. Well, we're getting there, mate.
We're getting there.
Yeah. So welcome to the channel.
Cool.
Tyler.
Thanks for having me on.
No problem, mate.
Awesome.
No problem. Right, did you want to start off with the question, or do you want me to?
I'll let you start, because I'm actually thinking about it. I've actually forgot.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, Tyler, can you start telling us what you do for a job?
So Mercedes-Benz, selling car parts to trade, to retail customers. But yeah.
No, is that in Cheltenham?
No, it's in Bristol, Cribbs Causeway.
Right, okay.
I was going to go to Cheltenham, but when you actually work it out, they're actually the same distance as each other.
That's it.
So,
especially if you get caught in traffic.
Yeah, and Cheltenham one's a bit of a nightmare to get in and out of, from what I've heard of that area. So,
yeah.
And Cheltenham's a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah,
just in
general, yeah.
Not knocking Cheltenham people, love Cheltenham people, but it's a pain in the ass for around Cheltenham. Yeah. We all know this.
It's that one-way system. What is going on that one-way system? It's a two-way now. It's just like, why?
It's a no-way system.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Confusion or what? So whereabouts are you originally from, Ty?
So originally,
yeah,
when I was younger, would be like Shepton Mallet way.
Right, okay.
But that was younger.
Yeah.
Originally from Chippenham, so that was my kind of start of the car scene, should we say?
Okay.
Back in early 2000s. Originally which Mark II Golf that's up there, and the Mark III Golf and a Mark IV Golf was from that area.
Yeah.
Originally from there, and then moved about 8 years ago.
Right.
So I guess you made your start in the dub scene then.
Pretty much.
Similar sort of start. I mean, I had a similar sort of start as well. I started with VWs because at the time they were cheap cars. They were cheap cars to run and sort of modify, and there seemed to be a lot more parts available than there was sort of the other cars about, really.
Yeah, I suppose like all, apart from my first car, but all my cars that I modified at that era was Volkswagens. I worked for Volkswagen at that point.
I mean, when I started driving a Toyota Corolla.
I had a Mark 1 Fiesta XR2. And and I blew it up.
Yeah. I had a 1.3 Toyota Corolla and I ended up in Ireland.
That was a bad accident.
Ended up in Ireland.
The first day I drove that Mark II, when I passed my test, because that was technically the first car I drove on the road.
Yeah.
I was coming up to a roundabout and you got like the islands in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of didn't judge where the island was and completely flat spotted one of the front wheels within like the first hour of driving it.
Well,
that was my first instance.
Not as bad as one of my mates. One of my mates, he decided to pass the driving test within an hour. He drove off his first car. He was whistling.
I know, I've had a few mates.
He's a whistling at a bird, walking down the road, and he ended up into another car in a Renault 5.
I remember there's a lad that I knew called Dave, and he bought himself an
Was it new by chance?
No, it wasn't me. But he bought this Impreza Turbo, brand spanking new. It was a GC8, brand spanking new. We all knew at the time, because he was only about probably 18, 19. We're like, mate, you're going to ruin that car. That's going to be wrapped around the tree or something. And previously, he'd already put a Saxo. You know the pump back bridge going to Stonehouse?
Yeah.
He'd hit that at such a rate, he'd landed in the field, put struts through the bonnet. Jeez. So, yeah, he did. And he basically wrecked it. We knew it was happening. It's like, come on, mate. Yeah. You build up to a car like that. You don't just go out and buy a car like that.
Like young kids nowadays, they get things on finance.
Yeah, yes.
High-powered cars, and they wonder why they have accidents or something goes drastically wrong. I mean, I know a kid that's like 18. He drives around in a 140i. Don't you know what I mean? It's just like
You haven't had enough
Yeah.
experience of a vehicle yet
No.
to do that.
And the insurance is gonna be astronomical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's amazing how they even get insured on
Yeah,
things
that's
like
it,
that.
yeah.
140i.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like insurance is lower for younger lads than it was, and they all whinge about us. It's the same amount. I don't think it is, because I remember back in the day where people used to buy Saxos just to get the free insurance for a year, because
Yeah.
insurance
Right, yeah.
was that much.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's it.
And nowadays they get insurance on top end Audis and top end BMWs.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I feel like insurance must be lower then.
Well, they could mostly get by it and get insured under their parents' name. And
That
stuff
is
like
true, yeah.
Or add more drivers that got more, more new claims to get the insurance down, so they can afford it. I mean, I know. My nephew's first car was a 1 litre Eco Boom Fiesta.
Oh, one of those, yeah.
Yeah, one of those
Wet
1
belt
litre.
jobs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I think his insurance was like something like 1,800 quid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And third party only. You know what I mean? It's just like
But
really.
let's just do some quick maths. That what's that about 1,800 quid? It's about £80 a month, isn't it? No, 1,800.
1,800.
1,800 over 12 months, most of them are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be about £80 a month, wouldn't it? £90 a month. That's.
Probably about
I look at that and I think that's not that bad. I mean, back in the day, I had an Escort Cosworth and I was paying £1,900 a month on that, and I was 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So,
Well,
and that was 20 odd years ago.
Yeah,
so,
I'm paying stupid insurance on my RX-8 only because I got 3 points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that changed. Mine's
So-
gone from me losing my 3 points now. I think my Skyline's gone down by like £300.
that's mad, isn't it?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Shall I insult both of you?
Go on then.
I think I had a renewal quote for my Scooby of £328 for the year,
Fully comp.
fully comp.
I hate you. I hate you. I think my RX-8 over the year is about 460 quid.
Still's not bad when you
Not
consider
bad.
you're driving a rotary engine car.
Yeah.
200 odd horsepower.
Fully comprehensive.
Yeah.
I mean, how much is your Skyline?
That is, this year's now 585, but that's every mod declared.
Yeah.
And again, you think you're
That's
running what? You're running 500 horsepower?
585.
That's not
Yeah.
bad,
That's not
really,
bad.
is it?
Yeah,
Let's
no,
be honest.
exactly.
It's not bad.
But for what the car is and how much power you're running, that's not
Yeah.
bad at all. I mean, your Skyline is well known. You know, it is well known. Everyone knows your Skyline.
It's on there somewhere.
Yeah, it's on there.
There it
as
is.
well. There it is. But like everyone across the internet and across like shows and everything know your Skyline.
Seems to be getting more and more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that has got to be an achievement in itself.
Yeah, it's something I want. Obviously, I went out of the car scene for a bit and sort of did other things, but now I've come back. Yeah, it's something I've wanted for a long time,
Yeah.
and now to get companies on board,
Yeah.
stuff
I mean,
like that. and,
I mean, that's got to be like a great sensation of doing that. You know, with companies and stuff like that. I mean, I'm looking for companies to help you with it.
Yeah.
The RX-8, no RX-7. Like, you know what I mean, the RX-8. Sorry. Yeah.
Rusties.
Yeah, Rusties. Yeah. But seriously, anyone wants to help me build my RX-8, feel free to contact me. But yeah, going back onto the Skyline. I mean, I've seen you at Max Power Reunion.
Yeah.
You've been to Gravity on the show.
That's some pretty big hitting shows, Mike.
Yeah,
to be
exactly.
fair.
Yeah, exactly. And the amount of tension. I mean, I've been to Coombe,
Yeah.
So
I've got
you-
Coombe this
and-
weekend.
and the amount of tension your car gets is, it is unreal. I mean, I love your car. Don't get me wrong. I like Skylines. Your car, it is lovely. But like, what's your next plans for the car?
Well, winter now, innit? So I've got Coombe this weekend, and then there's some bits on order and going on order.
Are
For
you
next year.
keeping that as a secret?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame
It's not
you.
going to change
No, I
much
don't
on the
blame you.
outside. The outside is pretty much like I've got the spikes that I've waited a long time for now. The outside is pretty much to an extent there. It's more under bonnet stuff, interior. It's over the more carbon fibre, should we say?
The thing is, I find with the underbonnet, because I've got a fair bit of bling under the bonnet,
Yeah, you have, yeah.
and mate, that can be more expensive than body kits
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? You get some decent polished aluminium stuff, and you're talking big money.
Yeah, it's not cheap. But yeah, carbon fibre's going inside, should we say?
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
How much?
that's coming.
How much carbon fibre is going inside?
Quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
So
But
can we
it's
come back? We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Can we talk a bit about? Because I don't know much history about your car. Really, I know. I know the car,
Yeah.
but other than that, I don't know the build up or anything to it at all. So,
So-
how did it come to be in your hands?
So 33, I've wanted one since I was a kid. Since 2000, well not too Fast and Furious, sorry, Fast and Furious come out.
Oh, the old yellow bird.
R33.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm.
Everyone else wanted the 34 from the second one,
Yeah.
but from the first one, I just was like, nah, that's me. So we're talking however many years ago that was
Yeah.
now. So that's a dream that I've always wanted. The Impreza, which was just before the Skyline, was the closest at that point in my life that I could get to that dream.
Yeah.
And then I got some inheritance money. So then it happened, pretty
Sweet.
much.
So did
all
you
it-
do a lot of the work yourself, or did?
So the kind of wide body kit was already done. Bits of it wasn't done great, so I had to tidy bits up. But yeah, it was pretty much how the car come.
Cool.
The carbon bits, to an extent, was the expensive bits that was added. Yeah, but pretty much most of the rest of it, even the wheels, because unfortunately, within the first 2 weeks that I had the car, it was weather like this because it was October.
Yeah.
When I bought the car, it had different wheels on it than's on there now. I didn't like them anyway, to be fair, so it's just an excuse. It's coming out of the roundabout just by the church as you come from Stroud, and then you got the church on the roundabout in Gloucester.
Okay.
I can't
Yeah.
Oh, St Barnabas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
come round, and it sort of, I was going towards like B&M, the range that way, and it kind of come around the roundabout. Had semi-slick tyres on the back, and let's just say it went
Sideways, as Skylines have a tendency
yeah.
to do.
And that was my first time
Yeah.
driving a rear-wheel drive with no ABS, no traction control,
Yeah.
and it's got drift spec back end.
Right.
Yeah, so I had to swerve the other way because at one point I was facing the oncoming traffic and then just mounted the curb and totaled the wheels that were on it and damaged the passenger side. So then that kind of got me to start messing around
I
with
can
more.
remember. I can remember meeting you for the first time.
Yeah.
That was at Boho, when Boho used to be in King Stanley, don't you? Stanley?
Yeah. So
You were with Mark,
yeah, with his
With
33.
his 33.
Yeah. Yeah.
and yeah, me and you got chatting, and
Yeah.
that's how I got to meet you.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, mate, the amount of attention that car got was you there that day?
No, I don't think it was.
Oh, mate, the amount of attention.
I mean,
that car got.
Skylines do. To be fair, I remember I'm mine
Yeah.
like Jap Fest
Yeah.
and stuff, and
That's
they always draw a crowd.
Yeah.
They always do.
But that was, I think that was one of my first meets
Yeah,
with those wheels on it.
Yeah.
Because that was like the sort of springish
Yeah.
after I hit it,
yeah,
should we say? But no, I owe a lot to a lot of people in the car scene, to be fair, around here. But yeah, and that's the first time I met Dave from Boho.
Yeah.
On that day, which as welcome as Dave is.
yeah. That's it.
And then just went back there every time it was there until obviously it got moved.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, and then it just grew from there. I think that was probably the first time it went out with those wheels on,
Yeah.
and then
I
Carbon
think
bits
Mark's
like
R33. We might get Mark on one.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's
With his
happy to come
with his
on, yeah.
R33. His R33. He's been off road for a while now, isn't it?
yeah.
Unfortunately.
Speaking to him recently, I think it's going to be back next year.
Yeah.
Just
But
So, obviously, you spoke a bit about Dave and Boho. You're now part of Boho yourself, aren't you? So
yeah. So Dave decided that he could, like, he's doing it all himself to an extent.
Yeah.
And it's growing. He's getting really big now, and he's got life. He's got work. He can't just do it himself. So he decided to take me and Emma with the Abath as like ambassadors to Boho.
Okay.
So it's a bit quiet at the moment because it's the end of the car season. But as soon as sort of we sit down, we're all sort of part of it now, should we say, to help them out, take a lot of pressure off of it.
Yeah, which is great of you. You know what I mean? I mean, if I had more time, and I would help out as well. Like
Yeah, he's always looking for volunteers because it is volunteers at the moment. But it hopefully the one next year will be the biggest one. There's quite a few brands hopefully that we can get involved.
Excellent.
So it should be good. But yeah, it's a bit quiet at the minute because.
Well, it is. We're the same. We're similar sort of thing again.
That's what we call time on our meets, isn't it? Because the weather and all that lot.
Yeah, it's not the right weather. I mean, we know even today it's just been horrendous. It's been an awful day today.
Yeah.
And people don't want to come out in that weather. They don't.
No.
I went out yesterday in that weather.
Oh, did you go to Cafe Machine?
I went to Cafe Machine to meet a few people and hopefully get a new sponsor on board.
Was it busy?
It wasn't busy.
That's because of the weather, isn't it?
No, it was meant to be a Jap day, but there wasn't much Jap there.
Oh,
to be fair, it was quite weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, got quite a few good photos that people are sending me across.
Yeah.
So.
I find some car groups do the Jap versus German, and there's hardly any Jap stuff going.
It's because I mean, I've got to be honest, put it out there. The modern Jap kit ain't great, so people ain't buying it. And the older stuff is getting thin on the ground now. It's very much of us about. We're a rare. To have 3 people sat here with Jap cars is a rarity.
It is a rarity, to be fair. I mean,
German, wouldn't it?
It is mainly German, yeah.
I mean, I went out of the Jap scene for a while, went to German and not a lot, and now I'm back in the Jap car, which is heaven. To be fair, I know my car's gonna be troublesome at some point, but it's heaven,
20-year-old Jap car.
Yeah, exactly.
I've always said this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't. To be honest, you don't take a rotary on.
No.
And expect nothing.
Exactly.
No, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, fair play to these guys. They're going to trust me with their cars in the new year.
I can fit in the RX-8.
You can fit in the RX-8. Tyler can fit in the RX-8. Obviously, Dave can fit in the RX-8. So technically, all 3 of us next year are going to be car swapping.
I know from your wedding you can sort of fit in the buckets in mine.
Yeah, I can fit in the buckets.
Yeah,
yours.
it's a squeeze, but he gets in there.
Yeah.
I had bucket when I first bought that had buckets, so uncomfortable, but I had to take them out.
I mean, eventually I want to change, do a bit more.
I mean, we all do. None of us are ever finished. When it comes to cars, none of us are ever finished with what we want to do.
The first thing on my case is bodywork. That is the first thing. The first thing that I need to do, and get it undersealed. And after that I'll do it from there.
Underseal's a big. Underseal's a big.
So then after that I'll do other things, but
I expect to see a big gay wing on it soon.
You need to put a wing on it.
I have been toying with the idea of a big gay wing. The missus won't be happy with it, but I don't care. I need to do it. I've always wanted to put a big gay wing on a car. The last car would have been the BMW.
Yeah.
To have a big gay wing, but I didn't do that.
Carbon fibre?
Yes, it's got to be carbon fibre.
Carbon fibre?
It's got, or even carbon fibre looking.
No.
Alright.
No, don't do carbon fibre.
But that will come after I've done the body work, and I mean, we all know it's going to go homage to the BMW.
Yeah.
At some point.
Let's go mellow yellow then.
Yeah, mellow yellow. At some point. But then the big gay wing will come afterwards.
Yeah. Speaking of wings, I don't know if you guys saw it. I shared a video about the new age Subarus when they first came out, and they were talking about the spoilers, and they actually unsettle the car. They actually do detrimental damage. Yes,
really?
to your wings. Yeah.
The RX big one.
Yeah, the big ones. They're actually worse for the car.
So why put them on the car?
Because they're cool.
They do look cool. But damaging it? No.
Mine had the WRX on, but it was like there's quite copies out there, isn't there?
Yeah.
And it was a copy one on that. I took it off. And that was a Saki or something, some Japanese one. It's a little bit smaller, and then it had like adjust.
Oh, sweet!
Bit,
Nice.
Like the fin was adjustable.
Yeah.
I had to drive to Liverpool to buy it, but yeah, it was good. But,
Well, mine's meant to have an actual wing on the back from the factory.
yeah.
But when it came over with a Hawkeye boot lid on it without a wing.
Right.
So, I don't know where that's gone. That's probably on some Japanese guy's car in out there.
I mean, I can remember when I first met you.
Yeah.
You had the red wheels on the Impreza
Yeah.
and the WRC kit
Oh, fucking awful that was. Honestly, that
on the Scoob.
that wing was so heavy. Like, it was ridiculously heavy. Yeah, it was. Honestly, it was terrible. And that bumper, I must have broke that bumper about 3 times. And after a while, I just got fed up with repairing it. So I just ended up taking it
I
off.
did like the red wheels though.
Everybody liked the red wheels until you got to clean them, mate.
Yeah,
They're a great idea. Candy red's fantastic looking colour until you got to keep it clean.
it.
Until you drive it.
See, I'm gonna go white wheels, so I'm gonna be a nightmare. You never know.
Yeah.
But you know,
Just get some decent, there's enough products out there now that if you wax it,
Well,
literally the dirt will just
once the
fall out.
RX-8's done, I'm coming to you to polish my car.
Yeah.
Because you do a good job.
To be fair, I'm currently getting quotes on a respray of mine because I'm just not happy with the paintwork at all. It's got to that age now where it's looking tired.
It's probably original. That,
Yeah, it's
isn't it?
original paint.
Yeah.
So yeah, it needs doing. It needs doing.
I mean, you done the rear arches on that as well.
Done the
recently,
rear
haven't
arches recently, but they've not gone well either. They've started coming through again, so it's annoying. Because I bought this rust converter that was meant to be the dog's danglers, and it turns out it isn't.
you? Isn't. But
Mine on that was going when I had that.
yeah. But in theory, right, once the rust starts, and you patch it up, it's always going to be there, isn't it?
It depends how much you take out. If
Yeah, I mean-
you take it out to clean metal, you should be okay, and that's
Yeah.
what I did. But it just the rust converter, the rust treatment didn't do its job,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
But then this Subaru rear arches are like.
I mean,
as
as Subaru rear arches go, it's doing well.
Yeah, yours still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's doing well.
Yeah, because the fronts do as well. Because that front piece.
Yeah,
mine was
yeah.
going on that, that's where mine started.
Mike has got a similar thing with his black blob, but the beauty of mine is because it's STI, it's Spec C, it's got aluminium
So it's
wings.
wings and body.
Aluminium doors, so I'm alright there. Literally, the only bit that can rot is the roof and the arches. And guess
Yeah.
which bit's got rust on?
That is the thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's this country where they salt the roads
Oh,
over, like, you know what I mean? It's just like,
We're just a very moist country, aren't we? It's
yeah,
just
we are.
always
Like,
wet and damp, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, I don't like bringing my car in this weather, but yeah, I don't want to use Mrs. car because it's boring.
Yeah.
So you understand it before they sort it out there, because probably talking a couple of more, like another couple of weeks, and they might even start sorting.
I might get it if I've got time on Wednesday. I might try and blag someone to undo it for me on Wednesday.
Yeah.
But like, you know, it needs to be done because I'm not having the same scenario as my BMW and my 200SX where I have to spend a fortune in getting it welded. Yeah.
But then you've got to remember it's a 20-year-old Jap car.
It is a
So
20-year-old
it is
Jap
going to
car.
happen at some point.
It is going to happen at some point, but I didn't look after the BMW and I didn't look after the 200SX.
What, you mean that paint job was not perfect on the BMW?
Well, it must be perfect to a blind man, you know what I mean?
So I think that's what you had when I first met you, wasn't it?
Yeah, the BMW, yeah.
BMW.
I mean, to be fair, my dad just came out of hospital with a heart attack, and I wanted it yellow, and he's like, "It is a nice day in his back garden." He's like, "Just spray your car."
Right.
So I was like, "Okay then." So
was it
primed
the
up.
only paint you had, or
We primed it. I bought that paint. Didn't
what, on
realise.
purpose?
Yep. Didn't realise it was yellow paint, yellow road marking
Yeah.
paint.
This
right?
is sounding a bit only fools and horses, mate.
Yeah, exactly. You know? So my dad likes thinking about cars, even at 82 years of age, like, he still likes thinking about cars. So I said, I wanted the BMW yellow, so I started sanding it down. He's like, right, it's a nice day, put in this carport in my back garden and we'll spray it.
How much yellow is still at your dad's house?
On the
Be
drive,
honest, yeah.
on the drive, about half a can. About half a can still on the drive, right? But bless it, my old man, right? No, like I wouldn't be here, you know, having like one of my dream cars sat in your driveway without my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad got me into cars and everything like that, you know.
Yeah.
And he's the one that bought me my RX-7.
I've got to be honest. Through
So,
people
yeah.
that I've met and stuff, I've had some pretty cool cars on that down that driveway.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
I mean, I completely understand why Ty didn't bring his tonight. Only having one headlight.
Actually, why not? Why didn't you?
Yeah.
I get to see the 33 on Dave's drive.
Yeah.
You know, could have had a Jack team on Dave's drive. You know.
Yeah. Our very own mini Jap Fest.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Probably got some attention if we all parked out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. You know, drug dealers RS or what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, you know, so you know, I'm grateful to my dad. My dad's the one that actually got me in the cars. You know, my dad used to be a mechanic.
Yeah.
You know, so he's the one that got me in the cars. He's the one that like kept on saying to me, change your wheels in your car, change your wheels in your car. You know, modify your car. And now, I mean, as I said, he spent $5 grand on that RX-7 for me. When I first bought it, I mean, $5 grand. Where else are you gonna find an FC RX-7 for $5 grand?
You're not,
You
man.
ain't now.
You ain't
Right.
now. No.
So yeah,
Out
and
of those.
then he gave me another car to get my 200SX as well. He gave me an MR2 and I traded down for my 200SX. You know, as I said, I wouldn't be in this position without my dad. You know, admittedly, I got the RX-8 cheap, but you know, I still wouldn't be in the same
I
position.
probably wouldn't have my obsession for cars if it weren't for my dad. My dad wasn't that handy on the spanners,
Yeah.
but he did have some cool cars. Like genuinely cool
Yeah,
cars.
I mean,
when
my dad
growing
was
up.
head mechanic for Volkswagen and Audi when I was growing up. You know what I mean? So, you know, he always had a different car every week in that garage, in his garage. So, yeah.
So coming back
Yeah,
to this as
yeah.
well, Ty, we hadn't had a chance to let you have a word. So what got you into cars? What sort of...
I didn't have a dad, so I had a stepdad for a bit, but he wasn't into cars. So myself, really, passion of hanging about with people with nice cars when I was younger.
Yeah.
Pretty much that, and then obviously Max Power. Buying Max Power magazines when I
Yeah,
was a kid.
that was a big
That's
influence in
yeah.
my
And
life,
that
yeah.
was quite a big influence that just brought me into modifying. And then I went into college to then be a mechanic, which kind of reverted to I don't like getting dirty and being a mechanic. So then obviously, then I went to Halfords for a bit and went on into the Ritsby team for like the whole time it was there. Got big into that scene and that from there, which is what the Mark II appeared from, which was audio more than anything back then. But yeah, so really myself, I suppose.
Fair play.
I just sort of got into it myself, and then modified a car when I was 14, which was a K10 Micra.
That's
with my
cool.
own body kit and stuff, which I tried to find photos, but I just couldn't find anything. But
Thing is, you didn't really, like I said to you earlier, you
Yeah,
don't really.
that's
I've had some cool cars over the years, and I never took any photos.
No,
You
no,
just
no.
didn't back then. You
you
it's
didn't
not
have a
wasn't a
camera
fit.
phone, you
Well,
didn't-
no, you
that's it,
didn't.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like those cars are all within the last period of phones with cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It was the sort of thing. Unless you were at a show and someone took a photo and you
Yeah.
knew them,
Yeah.
you didn't
You'd never
really get a
get it.
photo of your cars.
No.
And it's time before Facebook.
It was time before
Yeah.
Facebook.
You know,
So
so...
you can upload it.
What
see
a
the
great
pictures.
time we grew up in. To be fair, let's be honest.
Wait.
I feel like it was a lot easier back
We
then.
grew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
We
there's
grew up
social media.
going outside, playing with mates and playing football and, you know, and doing other things like, you know, cherry knocking.
Yeah.
Cherry knocking back.
Cherry knock now with the ring.
You eventually get shot or
Oh, God,
arrested or...
Or the ring's just there
I
in
just,
front of your face.
I just think back because obviously me and Ty are similar age. You a bit older than me.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
But me and Ty are similar age, so we grew up at the same sort of era of cars before social media.
Yeah.
So much better.
Car
I just
parks,
feel
isn't
like
it?
people tried more.
Yeah.
They made more of a bit of an effort.
There was no judgment either.
No, there
There
wasn't.
wasn't, oh, your car's this or that, and oh, I don't like that. It was like,
Yeah.
it was kind of like, as I've always said, the car brings out that person.
Yeah,
So that's
exactly.
their personality in a car.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's not personality. It's who's faster. Who's.
Yeah.
It's not that anymore. It's nothing about.
Yeah, or I've got
driving in that
a newer
sense.
car than you and all this, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, which back
Yeah.
then it was like when my Mark II came out. I was proud to drive it, and it was still a head turner.
That's it, yeah.
But you're talking early 2000s.
Yeah.
like, trying
So
to
nowadays,
put that
people
out,
look at that and just go,
and it's just a Mark II.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
back then, it was Mark II on the floor.
yeah.
Wide wheels. You know, it took me those wheels that are on it. I wanted them from Max Power magazines,
Yeah.
and those walls didn't even exist. Those OZ volcanoes were like 10 years prior. They were
I
out.
gotta be honest, mate. I thought they were ball beds.
No, so they're real OZ volcanoes
Oh,
from
nice.
like the early 90s.
Yeah.
They're Ford fitment on there.
Yeah.
So I had to go to the States to get some stud, because then the stud conversion kits
Didn't exist.
Didn't exist.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I had the stud converting kit done as well.
I mean, my cousin years ago down in Cardiff, he used to own a tuning place called Osaka Tuning. Well, and I turned up in my Tundra SX, and he was like, a few years down the line, Japson's going to go. Japson's going to finish, and it's going to be German. So I was like, yeah, whatever. But he actually went on to tuning and everything, doing German cars. He didn't touch Jap cars.
Which a lot of them are.
Yeah.
There's not many.
Well, it's where the money is. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I don't blame him for moving over to the German stuff, because it is where the money is.
Yeah,
It is.
that's it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he shut down. But like, you know, he said it to me before he even started going on to the German side, and I didn't believe him. But you know, it makes you wonder, you know, why it went to the German scene, so staying onto the Jap scene.
The problem I found, I mean, this is just my opinion. I don't know if it's based on fact or anything else, but the Japs in the early 90s had the biggest horsepower cars. You know,
Yeah.
they had their gentleman's agreement. There wasn't an agreement. They all lied about it.
Yeah.
They all put out stupidly insane horsepower cars,
Yeah,
but they didn't move on from that. So, like the Subarus, for instance, Subarus sat at 300 horsepower, and they've sat at 300 horsepower since the last one they built.
yeah,
They haven't moved. But the problem is everybody else has now caught up with that technology. And they even moved forward. Like you look at some, you look at something like the RS3s and stuff, or like the AMG 45s and stuff, putting out 400 horsepower.
yeah,
And this is why people aren't buying Jap stuff anymore.
yeah.
But the newer Jap still doesn't. The 90s to early 2000 Jap, I still think is the best looking.
It was
Yeah.
peak. It was
It's
peak, wasn't it?
Yeah, the design spec and
Yeah.
everything is.
And not that, it's the running cost of the newer Jap stuff. I mean, GTR. We were me and Owen, my boss. We were looking at the running cost of a GTR.
I don't care.
Right,
I don't care what the running cost is.
you're looking at $5,000
Yeah, I don't care.
a month.
What? Run a GTR? No. What? Unless you run it as a daily
No,
driver.
sorry.
Yeah.
An extra $5,000.
Yeah. Where
Sorry,
you
sorry.
going? Where do you work? Commute to Edinburgh to London every day.
It's I think it's like $5,000 a year extra,
I know the
Running
car
cost.
tax is silly on them.
and the servicing cost is cheaper.
I mean, but then you're talking. What you got to realise with the R35 is it's not a Jap performance car as you would think. Any of these.
that's it.
It's a supercar.
Yeah.
So everything's supercar prices.
Yeah.
The brakes are supercar prices. The
Yeah.
the services. You know, it's probably a little bit cheaper. Like you're saying it's expensive to service and stuff, but when you stack it up against doing like a Lambo. Or doing a Ferrari.
Yeah,
it's probably actually quite cheap when you
that's
put them
true.
in the same place.
When you put them in the same category,
Which technically in Nissan's world they are.
Yeah.
That's what they built it for.
Yeah.
It was built as a Nissan supercar.
Yeah, I mean,
Is what they built it for.
it's a shame they're not going to build them anymore.
Oh, they will. They will.
They'll bring out the R36, won't they?
There was a long period where they said that about the 34 for a long time. They said, after the 34, we're not going to build any more Skylines. I said, we're done.
And then they end up doing one.
And then they chucked out the R35.
Yeah. I'm going back to our debate.
I can see.
Which I just want to comment on that. Technically, isn't a Skyline.
Yes, I know. I know.
A bit like the new Supra. It's not a Supra.
Well, no, but that's
because
why they called it a GTR.
It's called a GTR because there's not actually any badgement on there that says Skyline.
Yeah,
if you actually
yeah.
look at the car,
Yeah, that's
there's
true.
not one badge, any emblem that says Skyline on
Which
it.
in Japan there is a Skyline, which
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
350 GT is
Yeah.
actually a
Yeah.
Skyline.
Right, Tyler, right,
Yeah.
I'm going to get you to sort out this debate between me and Dave.
Okay.
Do you reckon they're going to re-release the Rotary next year?
The Rotary,
Yeah.
I've heard rumours that it's coming, but isn't it coming as a hybrid? So like the Rotary with a hybrid.
You look at Jenny.
Yeah,
It's like a Rotary hybrid system.
So I haven't heard about the hybrid system. I've heard they bring out the Rotary again.
Yeah, I thought because everything's hybrid or electric, isn't
Yeah.
it now?
Yeah.
that they're releasing. So I've heard it's a performance hybridy, but rotary hybrid.
Yeah.
Whether
But it's still a rotary.
Cruise.
It's still rotary. See, still rotary.
I still don't think
Still
so,
rotary.
mate.
because obviously technically it's what listed as, is it right? Listed as like a 1.3 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So that's like petrol hybrid engine.
Yeah, see,
capacity with a hybrid.
Mine,
isn't it?
my rotary is class is 2.6.
Yeah.
But what I
Yeah.
look at it as is we're in the age now of fuel efficiency. Everything's fuel efficient. All these engines are being designed to fuel efficient.
Admittedly, the
You
rotary,
know as well as I do,
Yeah,
rotary
it's
is
not
not fuel efficient.
it's not fuel efficient. I can wear top of that one. It's not fuel efficient.
But it could be.
155 miles to a full
Yeah.
tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be as like a hybrid.
Yeah, with a hybrid, they won't get to 20 miles per gallon.
Maybe if they're lucky. I mean, as I say, if I drive my Sensby 155 miles to the tank, I mean, how many miles can you get out your Scooby a full tank?
I don't know, mate. I have no idea. I've never. I don't want to depress myself by working out.
How about
So
Skyline?
what's caffeine machine? I think it's like was an hour for me,
Yeah,
and I put 40 quid in it yesterday,
yeah.
and it was raining, so I wasn't driving it hard because it was raining.
Yeah.
I've now not got 40 quid in it anymore.
Well, I just put.
Not in that far.
Well, I can
really.
guarantee you, right? I put £40 in my RX-8 earlier, before going to yours. Right, I've got to drive to Cheltenham after work, drive back, drive to Stroud the next day. Well, no, Stroud tomorrow night
Yeah.
and back, and then Stroud again Wednesday and back. I guarantee you, my fuel light will come on.
I can beat you on that.
I bet you. And I'll be driving it sensibly.
I used to daily drive a 600 horsepower Skyline.
Oh, yeah.
And I used to go from King's Own Road in Gloucester
Yeah.
to Bristol Road where I was working at the time and back every day, 5 days a week. That used to cost me 70 quid.
Yeah. See, my RX-7 back in the day, right, used to cost me £100 a week to run. On a daily basis, my RX-7.
Really.
I mean,
But we've grown up now and we realise you don't daily drive cars
No,
like that, do you?
no,
You
no.
just don't.
yeah. I mean, I'm lucky. I've got the work van to commute back and forth, and I've got the missus car if I really want to drive a sensible car, which is hardly ever.
You'll get to the winter though, and you'll be like, you don't. It's not even endurable to drive.
No,
in the
them,
winter.
no.
No.
Mine's not enjoyable most days, but not in traffic. Mine's
I mean,
enjoyable when they're
yeah.
going along,
I mean,
but not in
admittedly,
traffic.
I did have my traction control on Saturday night.
Did you?
Yes. I didn't send it though.
Did you not?
No.
I sent that. But
I
good.
was quite tempted to. Everyone's saying to me, when are you going to send it? When are you going to send it? We want to watch it. We want to watch it. I'm like, no. If I want to send it, I'll send
Thing
it
is,
on
you
my
don't
own.
know the car yet.
No,
do you?
exactly.
You haven't had the car long.
No.
You don't know.
So yeah, I'm still fighting the clutch. Right,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because it's totally different to driving. And when you have you ever driven a rotary before? You ever driven a rotary
Yes.
before? Yeah. The clutch is different on them, innit?
Yeah.
It does. Even though it's a standard clutch, it's different. The clutch biting point is totally different to normal car.
You got to like probably give it more revs, or
You got to give it
just
more
like
revs,
brake
but then you don't go to clutch. You still kangarooing.
Yeah, well,
It's
do that
like-
in that
it's-
You know what I mean?
It's six
Yeah.
paddle clutches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mine's,
Yeah.
mine's a standard clutch.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
imagine what
and
it's
it's
like.
like, it's like earlier, I was riding the clutch trying to pull off, and it's just like, oh, hang on a minute, like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, it's weird. But then, my missus' car's an automatic, so I get in that and there's a clutch. But then I get in the work van, you got a clutch there and you can actually work it.
I've done it where I've got a little C3. Don't judge, okay? It's a family car. Don't
Mate,
judge.
you need to
alright?
do what those pictures that you sent
Yeah,
me.
I know,
You need to do.
I know, and it's in Burgundy as well, which makes it a million times worse. It literally is the worst.
Grand
car.
over bill.
Oh yeah,
Grand
100%.
over bill.
I ain't even denying that. But I spend a couple of days in that when it's like feather, like one toe
Yeah.
clutch.
Oh,
Yeah. And then you jump in the scoop for the weekend. You're like, Yeah.
You've got how to drive it.
yeah.
You're like kicking it,
You
yeah.
end up
Everybody
putting the
asks.
wipers on when you're going round and round about.
Yeah.
I'm lucky.
Yeah.
My work van and the missing indicator stalks are on the same side.
Oh,
as
mine then.
The Rex.
No, mine then. Brakes
And
being.
then that, I'll drive that. So I drove that yesterday, and the first thing I drove my daily, like this morning, I was like doing the indicators, which is the wipers,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh yeah, I'm not driving that then.
It does get a bit confusing, doesn't it?
Kay takes the piss out of me all the time because she knows that I jump from one car to the other, and she'll see it. She's like, "Ah, you didn't mean to do that, did you?"
See, people ask me, is it difficult to jump from an automatic to a manual?
I'd say it's more difficult to jump from European to a Jap car
Yeah.
Yeah.
because of the silly
Yeah.
little things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the wipers.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I was like wipers, and I was like, yeah, I was like trying to push them up, but they got to go all the way down.
Yeah.
random stuff like that.
I'm lucky. My work van and my missus' cars. The funny thing is, the indicator stalk and everything is on the same side.
Would be because they're European, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're both European vehicles.
Literally, my van, my missus' car, and the Rex is on the same side. You know?
Right.
One thing I will say about the Rex, which
hand wobbled then. He properly wobbled then. He almost lost his packet of chips.
He's already been killed once.
there's no
Yeah, don't kill him again, mate. He's just come back.
there's no cruise control. In the RX-7 there was cruise control. In the RX-8 there's no cruise control.
What's cruise control?
Yeah, I was going to say I've got it in the C3, but it don't work. It's just the C3.
But why put it in an older car and not a newer one?
I don't know.
Unless it's
I've
an
got
added
no answer for that. I presume that they see it more. The RX-8 was more of a driver's car,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so they don't expect you to be having the cruise control. They
And
expect you to
also-
be blasted down the B roads.
Yes. And also the RX-8's booked in for product recalls on the 24th.
For what?
There's 4 product recalls.
What's going to kill you? Come on, talk me through it.
There's associated fuel leak.
That's probably going to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something doing
Is that why you use so much fuel?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Probably is.
There's a problem with the airbag inflator.
What? Does it or doesn't or does work?
I don't know.
Or works when
I
it
don't
wants
know.
to?
I don't know. Right?
Yeah. It's starting to sound like a Peugeot, mate. I've got to be honest.
There's a problem with the passenger side airbag, and there's something else I've forgotten. So it's going into Mazda on the 24th of November
How long?
for a couple of days.
And they've got the bits.
They're gonna get the bits,
Oh.
and also I'll get a courtesy car.
Won't be an RX-8.
There
No,
won't be an
no.
RX-8 now.
I might try and blag an MX-5 out of him, and just try.
That's probably the only half about looking one in their
Yeah.
range now. Because obviously it's on Bristol Road, isn't it, Mazda?
Yeah.
I looked to their run, driving past there, and I'm like, what the fudge? It's like all SUVs, and they are ugly looking things, aren't they?
Hybrid SUV.
Yeah.
That big, the grill on it is
that's
awful.
So I'm gonna say to him, I'm looking to buy a brand new MX-5. So can I have one for a couple of days? Just
Let's say, certainly,
Try it.
sir, if you just provide your Pride card, please.
yeah, exactly. But like, I just want to experience the MX-5 because I've been told they're the next like RX-8s basically. So I'm gonna give one a go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, being as we're doing a podcast rather than a live,
Yeah.
let's just pause it for 2 seconds to make sure that's still recording. Yeah, we are. We're on 42 minutes. Oh, right. Anyway, let's do that because I can edit that back out.
Yeah. Right.
Whilst we're on the podcast, we are free to talk about whatever we want, whatever subject we want.
Whatever you want.
Whatever.
This is where you shine, my friends.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, are we gonna? Oh yeah. What about this thing that you said about earlier? When you said.
Yes,
about
I had
what
a
you first
customer.
said. Yeah.
Yes. Let's talk about this then.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not. Well, he didn't mention any names, right?
Okay.
But he said, I've heard a fair few people slagging you and Dave off,
Good.
right? So I was like,
We
say-
probably deserved
yeah,
it.
exactly. Right? I was like to him, so what have they been saying? Well, one of them is supposed to be really good friends of yours,
Okay.
I don't really have any friends.
right? And he was saying how much of a dickhead you've been and all this stuff. I'm like, you what? And he's like, yeah, how much of a twat you've been and all this stuff. So I was like to him, well, tell me who it is. And he wouldn't.
Right.
But associated is someone that we're well connected with
What in the car seat?
in the car scene,
Yeah.
right? So hence why I said earlier
Okay.
about if you don't like anyone, come to the face and say it.
Can we play a quick game? Guess who?
I don't know who it was.
Oh, so this is gonna be a rubbish game of guess who, then, really, isn't it?
I don't know who it was.
You don't actually know the answer.
Yeah, he didn't say. He didn't say at all.
Right.
They come into your work.
Come into my work and told me, but he wouldn't mention any names.
So I'm trying to think. I mean, the only time that I can think of that we haven't been very pleasant, which I got to be honest, Toyo about us up on this. We're normally pretty friendly guys.
Yeah, exactly,
We're normally
yeah.
pretty nice guys. We don't really. Is the time when we had some unwelcome guests at Sal's car meet.
No,
We
by
had
the cards.
time to go.
No, this has been going on for a while. He's been saying.
Okay. I was going to say, you'll probably get some backlash because then you have
So-
some issues at work.
Yeah.
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 I mean, that is sort of sorted anyway, right? That issue. But like, you know, that's why I said to people, like, you know, if you don't like someone, come and say it to their face, and do not be a fake people. Don't be fake.
I mean, unfortunately, mate, in this era of modern social media,
just,
you're going to get people that aren't going to like what we're doing.
It does piss me off, though. I'm sorry to swear, but it does piss me off.
But at the end of the day, you know what you're doing is it's helped.
I mean,
you wouldn't think it, but it's helped. It's helped me in my recent situations.
I was going to come to that.
But it has helped. Do you know what I mean? Like the car scene. Probably helped me a lot recently.
Yeah.
It
mean,
ever has. But
it's a break. It's going to say really pathetic this, but it's a break from reality sometimes.
Yeah.
That you need just to get away from all the stuff that's happening. Like you just jump in the car, go to a meet, go for a drive,
that's it,
and you're like in a different world.
I mean, on Saturday I went to Harry Button's, and some guy came up to me and was like, you know, he sells car meets. Are you doing another meet this year?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, unfortunately not. But then he was like, keep up with videos because I'm enjoying them. I'm like,
but that gives you
that in itself, like, you know what I mean?
You've kind of done the car meet side of it, but like, you're not doing car meets over the winter, which is understandable because like my car literally probably go out this weekend, and then that's it until like March.
Yeah.
And people that, unless it's people with their dailies is their modified car, if they've got their modified car, which is their non-daily car, probably most people's won't come out now.
Exactly. And we want to fish on a high.
Doing like this and doing the lives, it just keeps the name and it going.
Yeah.
Because what else? Everybody's gonna be sat indoors now anyway.
Yeah, doing exactly what we're doing.
So,
I mean, cock and hand, they might have a cock and hand or what, I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
if it floats boat, as long as it's there, as long as it's theirs, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like, you know, I mean, look at it now. What time is it now?
Clock is saying 9:05.
9:05.
Well, actually, it's saying 1:05, but I think that's 9:05.
But it's pitch black out there, and it's wet. Alright, it's gonna be like that majority of the time this time of the year, isn't it? Right. Yeah. So, as you said, your car goes away after next weekend.
Yeah.
And I don't particularly want to use my car every weekend through the winter.
I don't.
Dave don't want to use his car every day over the winter.
No.
Yeah. I mean, we said we were going to go to other meets, but not entirely in our cars. You know what I mean? In different cars.
Winter is definitely a daily driver thing.
Yeah.
It's if you've got a nice daily drive car.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against people modifying their daily cars. It's how we all started.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're in a better position now, all of us, that we can afford to run daily and a nice car.
Yeah.
Some people haven't got that, and I appreciate it. It's not easy, you know. Some people don't earn big amounts of money and they modify their dailies. But it's not the weather to bring out your project cars or your show cars, or it's your daily driven car. This is the weather for
it.
I mean, you know, it's like you got your dream car.
Yeah.
You wanted.
But yeah,
you had my dream car,
and then you sold it,
and then I sold it,
and then you particularly want to get your other dream car.
Yes, I would. Yeah,
which
eventually.
I understand might be in the making.
Yeah, there's talks. Yes,
is
it might be. It might not be that colour because I'm fed up of having a fucking white car.
Yeah. See, I'm looking to buy another white car.
Oh, don't.
And then I've got one of my dream cars. Yeah. So we particularly don't want to bring them out every weekend through the winter.
But this is the reason why we've got date. I mean, you've got your van, right? But you know, Ty's got a Volkswagen. I've got a little Citroen, and it's perfect car for. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll go when it's pissing down rain, when the salt's out. If the kids are messing up the back, it don't matter because that's the whole purpose of it.
That's the missus car for me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be fair, if you had, say, 90s Jack car and you're going to date it,
you're a brave man. You're a brave man. Yeah.
Very brave.
You're a brave man.
Especially that. There's got no traction control with ABS, and then everybody wants to race you.
And your left leg is going to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger in 6 months' time.
Yeah, pretty much.
And another thing, right? Can I just get this off my chest as well?
Yeah.
Another thing that grates my shit is people want to race you all the time.
Oh yes. Oh mate.
Right.
Honestly.
You can go there.
You know, I'll race anything.
Mate, and
It's
some
like,
of the cars
well,
that have
hang on a minute,
offered, some of the cars that offered me out, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll race you. It's like, well, what you got? Oh, I don't know. I've got a little Hyundai, or I've got a little Peugeot or something. It's running like 150 horsepower.
Yeah.
Like, mate, go away. Just go away. Honestly.
There is a time and a place to do it.
yeah.
Right? Me particularly, I don't want to lose my license because I need my license for work. You know, I think.
I mean, nobody wants to lose their license. Yeah.
We all value our license. I mean, I don't care whether you value your license or not. You know what I mean? It's up to you guys whether you want to do it. But with us, particularly me, you know, maybe Tyler and Dave, I ain't racing no one. Right? I ain't got nothing to prove.
I feel like I've just grown out of that era in my life. Don't get me wrong, we all did it. We all did it when we were younger.
I mean, I used to drift around all the old car meets in my BMW back in the day.
Like that now, I only tend to get anybody wanting to race me on the motorway. It tends to be people want to race me on little
Traffic
roads or traffic lights.
Yeah.
I might
Traffic
pull
lights.
away with this clutch.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? And then it's like they go, and then I think, well, you've got literally like 50 yards up the road, up your ass.
I remember it was down. It was down in town, and I pulled alongside. Do you know where London Road is in town?
Yeah.
Pulled at the lights, and this little kid in the Corsa pulled up next to me and started revving it up, and like, I'd literally just fitted a 4-inch straight through on the Skyline.
Yeah.
Because I was running the big turbo. Fucking big turbo. Well, dustbin turbo, shall we call it?
Dustbin.
4-inch straight through, and he's there revving, and all of a sudden just went BOOM! And he like literally just instantly stops.
Yeah. See, that's what you get, though, isn't it? That's what you get. I mean, admittedly, my car's not particularly big power. So, you know, it's only 230 horsepower, like nothing like you guys. But even then, I still get people trying.
But it's because of the Japanese kind of 90s, 2000s aspect of car that people think that it's a, and then they want to race it.
Yeah.
It's literally that.
I mean, I had a screamer pipe as well. That was horrendous. That had to get a pipe back in within like 3 months because that drove me nuts. But honestly, that thing was obnoxiously loud.
Yeah.
I remember there's Luke Cartwell. He's got the Supra.
Yeah.
Oh, the green.
Yeah. He remembers I was going through Credgley once, and he's like, I could literally hear you about 10 minutes before I actually saw you.
See, yeah. I mean, nowadays they just like to draw attention to themselves.
Yeah, but it was different. Thing is, our sort of cars, they'll have loud exhaust.
Yeah.
Because they've got the power, or you need the power, so you need the bigger exhaust to run the bigger power.
Yeah.
But you can tell the difference between the car that's got power and the car that's got a stupid. I'm gonna say it, and I'm probably people gonna hate me for it. But I'm gonna say it. Stupid little pop and bang map.
Oh, yes.
What does it achieve though?
It annoys me. Let's achieve that.
What does it actually achieve?
All you can hear is a pop, 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 pop. You know what I mean? It's like, really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't get it. I don't understand it. Maybe I'm just getting old. I just don't get it.
You go to big car shows, and everybody that pulls up and things like that, everyone's just like,
yeah.
They'll
rather you turn up in a silent car.
Yeah. It's all about the car. Like,
I mean, I've driven cars with like it's meant to sort of, it's a fake anti-lag.
Yeah.
But I've driven Jack cars with anti-lag, and I tell you, it sounds fucking nothing like it.
The Impreza had the anti-log switch on the centre console, and that sounds so much better.
Yeah.
With the Skyline has got it, but I have to plug in the tablet and turn it on. And
I've got an anti-lag kit that's been sat in my garage for about 6 months because the car's still running right. I'll get round to it and the car's running right. Still haven't done it yet because, but they are proper genuine anti-lag kits.
I mean,
so much better sounding.
I can't have anti-lag on my car.
We haven't got turbo.
I ain't got a
So
turbo.
what lag you getting?
No lag whatsoever.
lag.
Lag. A non-K just shuts off like
That one Dorito's just a little bit slower than the rest.
But I will, decent exhaust system would be alright. Yeah.
Yeah, but yours is rotary, so again, a decent exhaust system can improve the sound of your car massively.
Exactly.
And it would give it more power instantly.
And a decent intake, But admittedly,
I'll just throw a turbo on it. Just saying.
I was just about to say that.
Supercharge it.
I do miss the sound of the turbo.
Both turbo and supercharged.
There was an RX-8 supercharged going around Stroud, an orange wide-bodied one. But I haven't seen it for a while. I miss it because he's blown up. But I got chatting to a bloke. He wouldn't open the bonnet.
Would he not?
He would not open the bonnet. But I was looking at the price comparisons.
Right.
To turbo my car, right, you got to get engine rebuilt, upgraded, apex seals and everything like that. So
Yeah, but you have to do that eventually anyway.
Yeah. So imagine it done, right?
You will when it's done.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But like, for a turbo kit, a decent turbo kit's £3,500.
So could what are the options then? What, just straight 13B lump
Yeah,
would be easier.
would be easier.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And
You better get no overtime in then, mate.
Yeah, exactly. And then to supercharge it, just for the kit, is £1,500.
But then surely you'd have to do some sort of upgrade and
You would,
And
yeah.
I
'cause
would
you-
still have to get
as
the engine
well.
rebuilt and
Yeah.
upgraded, everything like internals, a lot. Yeah. So you're looking at big bucks to do any of them.
it just depends what.
So taking a sort of point from this whole situation is, have you bought the wrong rotary car?
No, because
Should have bought R7.
I had an RX-7, okay, and I loved it, and then I blew it up, alright? But no, I have got the right rotary car because I've wanted one.
Right.
You know, since I released one, I wanted one, but they are missing the turbo. That is
What is the story behind that? Why did they take the turbo off?
because they found out. Right, this is my theory, right? Because they realised that the engine didn't last 5 minutes with a turbo on it.
But then this is the.
So they rebuilt it.
Yeah, because is it titanium tipped it? Or
Yeah,
what they've done?
titanium tipped it and upgraded all the apex seals and everything like that, right? To have the non-turbo, but still at 230 horsepower. Because I think the FC standard was 230 horsepower. I think. Don't quote me on
I'm
that, I
going to say
think.
it's a gentleman's agreement there.
Yeah,
I'm going to say
Isn't it?
276.
276?
Yeah.
Mine didn't feel like 276.
You're not.
No. That's what I'm saying, like, you know.
Yeah.
But they redesigned it sort of like as Tyler says, titanium and all this stuff, right, and everything like that, and everything else to make it more of a stronger engine. I personally think my engine's been rebuilt because my car's nearly on 83k and my engine's not touchwood. Is
See, now my
it's
theory
true.
behind it, it's not based
it's
on
brilliant.
fact, it's purely based on Dave sense.
Yep.
It was down to fuel efficiency.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they
it could be
couldn't
that
get
as
the
well.
emissions- couldn't get the emissions
Probably.
down,
Could be that as well.
so they had to take turbo off
It
it.
could be that as well.
Well,
But
when did they officially first come out? Was it like
What, the RX-6?
2005-ish? No.
mine's 2004.
So
I want to say it was earlier than that, because I remember seeing one in an
2001?
X-Man film. Do you
2001.
remember? It was in an
Yeah.
X-Man film. in
2001?
Arctic, wasn't it?
2001.
Yeah.
Was that when it all started to get about like fuel efficiency and
They
did
did
all
really
that
kind
of,
of,
like-
yeah, the
Yeah,
cats
kind of
started getting more
getting a bit
restrictive,
more-
didn't they?
So
It probably is based on that.
But
fact.
with the fuel efficiency, the RX-8 is no different on fuel than my RX-7. So work that one out.
But then the RX-8 isn't turboed, so
It would probably be worse.
yeah.
You know, so
Find out when turbo it.
literally, sponsors,
Do it.
sponsors, turbo.
Anyone from Grady, HKS,
Garrett, like yeah,
Was a big turbo.
yeah. I just,
He'll even take a whole set at a push.
yeah, I'll take that and all. Yeah, yeah, for free advertisement. But like, you know, it's yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind turbo in it, but yeah, again, it's at the moment it's funds. At the moment it's funds.
Yeah.
That's life, mate.
Yeah.
I get it. I
So,
appreciate
yeah,
it.
at the moment, I'm happy the way it is. It's not the quickest thing in the world, but fuck me down a handle. You guys will find out when you drive it. Fuck me down a handle. It handles like it's on rails. I mean,
Oh, yeah, you say that. You haven't driven a Scooby DCD yet. Yeah.
Even though I've got what I wanted, that my Impreza, that's like something completely.
Yeah.
That makes you look like a brilliant driver when you're
Yeah.
actually not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
literally go into corners.
Yeah.
And it
I mean,
just
you're
does it all
saying-
for you.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
that entertaining drive on the way back from Eastwood Park,
Yeah.
right? Did I tell you about that story?
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
the R35.
The RX-8 held its own. Admittedly, it's not quick, but it held its own around the corners. I mean, they were in the distance, alright, they're like little blobs, but it still held its own.
Yeah, you'll find out that
Yeah.
that doesn't like corners. Speed.
Yeah.
So are you running? I mean, look, like, have you running stretch tires on that or anything like that at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's never entertaining. That's the VW in you. That is.
They're not stretch, but a little bit. But
I see it now.
they're wide.
Yeah.
Like the back's like 295 30 18s on the rear.
Jeez.
So what's that in layman's? That's about 11.5 inches, isn't it?
Yeah,
Give
so
or
the back
take.
wheels, I can't remember if they're 11.5J or 12J on the back.
That's massive, my
Nice.
name.
18s. And then the fronts are 10.
But
10s.
you need it on a Skyline that's running 500 horsepower.
Yeah.
I was running 10.5J on the back of one and it's still spinning up.
And that still spins up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You come out, you'll find out you come out of anywhere. If you dip that clutch wrong, you lighten them back tires up.
Yeah. I mean,
Have you ever actually driven a rear-wheel drive Skyline?
I've never.
With
ever.
no traction control.
I have driven. I've driven a GTR.
It's an animal. It will bite you.
But
it
I
will
haven't
bite you.
driven-
Yeah.
Snap you.
I mean, I was drinking big horsepower cars. Don't get me wrong. I mean, big horsepower wheel drive.
Yeah, but I have. But Skyline's a
But-
different thing again, mate.
So I've never experienced a Skyline. I've been out in them,
Yeah.
but I've never experienced driving them. Yeah, so it's going to be an experience.
Because that's like.
And is it going to make me want one?
It's all Driftworks arms.
Right.
So there's rose jointed rear arms.
Right, okay.
Poly bushed. Like
So there's
every
no
bush.
flex, zero flex
It's
in it.
poly bushed everywhere,
Yeah.
and then obviously has had the lockout bars for the rear steer.
Oh, the high cast, yeah, that's
all
shite.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no,
See-
you'll find out. Let's just say we won't take you on a road that's got windy bends first.
Do you know what? When I first bought my Skyline, it still had working high cast.
Oof.
Oh mate, it's awful. I was coming round the park down, I think it's called Park Road, down by the park, Gloucester Park,
Yeah.
and literally it turned me into the curb.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's horrible, honestly. It's so lackluster, and like
Yeah.
it's like having your mate who's like, you got that one mate who's just forgetful and is just
Yeah.
a bit slow at doing everything.
Yeah.
It's like having that steering the back of your car.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's horrible, man.
No,
Honestly.
Rumours though of it locking up and people crabbing and all sorts of it.
I mean, I think Larry's R32 still got that.
What, the high cast?
The high cast.
I think that's still got it.
It's rare that most people are still running it.
Yeah.
Because it is just a bad system, yeah.
Got rid of it.
Yeah.
But
that couldn't run it if it tried.
but
anyway.
it's like when they first brought up the Honda Prelude 4-wheel steer, innit?
Oh, mate, that's 10 times better. That
Right.
one.
That
It's
kind
like-
of works. That
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
That does.
The high cast doesn't work.
No.
No, I can tell. But and you speak to most Skyline owners and they'd say the same thing. High cast does not work.
It's gone.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing, right? You've experienced a rotary.
Yeah.
And you haven't.
I've never driven a
Right.
No.
Rotary.
Rotary, but never.
It's the power band for me.
Yeah.
It's a very unusual power band.
It is a very unusual power
band.
band because it does accelerate pretty well, right? But you won't get the full power until about 5 and a half,
Okay.
right? And then suddenly it shoots up to 9k.
VTEC, yo.
Yeah, bit like VTEC, right?
Yeah.
But the sound of them, when you do it, when you drive my car, have the windows open and stereo it off, right? Because the sound, you would not hear any sound like it.
After
Right? Even
5K.
even with the standard pipes, you would not hear nothing like it. But then you rev it up to 9, right? And then when if you get it right and you change gear, you get a pop, a bit of flames at the back, right? And it's standard, yeah. But it's really weird because when you hit that 9k, you got a buzzer.
Okay, look
Right.
at limit buzzer
Yeah,
sort of thing.
you got a limiter. But then you got the hard limiter. You know, when you hit the limiter, it go blah, 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 right at 10.
Yeah.
Right, so if you hit that 10k, the car's like yeah. But I mean, I took it down the motorway. I shouldn't say this, but I took it down the motorway the other week on a Tuesday night. I thought I'd give it some shit.
Yeah.
Well, I got to 130 mile an hour in 4th.
No, you didn't. You got to 70.
70.
70.
It was 70 miles an hour, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 70.
Officer.
Maybe do the motorway. Because that,
Yeah,
I
we can do the
joined
motorway.
the motorway at about 130, 40 and that.
Yeah.
Down the
Right.
slip.
See, now that's where I'm at. Because I've got a short shift box.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
top out at about 120,
It-
130.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's a close ranging box in the RX-8, right?
Okay.
Not
Right,
quite,
literally.
not quite as bad as mine, mate.
No, not quite. But I got 230 and I still have 2 more gears to go.
It's a 6-speed box.
Yeah. So I got 230.
Yeah.
I used up 130 and I was in 4th. So I don't know what top end of it will be. I don't think it'd be much more.
Fine, it probably. Yeah, it's not going to.
Where you get into fifth, then you'd be at top speed, and there's no point in changing to sixth.
Sixth, then it's
You know what I mean?
sort of like a
So, but
cruiser gear
in sixth gear, right? This is the weirdest thing, right? The only way I can explain it is that I experienced it in the awsome, right? I was in fifth gear in the awsome, accelerating from 40 to 130 or mile an hour in the blink of an eye, right? Admittedly, the RX-8 ain't that quick. It would never be that quick, right? But if you're doing 45 mile an hour in sixth gear and you put your foot down, it still accelerates.
Yeah.
It won't be as quick, but it still goes. It doesn't judder or nothing like that, it just goes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So in sixth gear, you can keep it in sixth gear, you know, for a long, you know,
like cruising.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But if you're in sixth gear, say for instance you're in sixth gear, and you're going down, I don't know, you go onto Eastern Avenue or the Golden Valley bypass at 45 miles, but you put your foot down in sixth gear, it will still accelerate. It will still accelerate. I mean, as I said, I don't know what top speed of it is. I will try one day, but don't know what top speed is.
On a racetrack, of course.
On a racetrack, yes.
Yeah, not a race.
Or a private road.
Moho Airfield. There we go. Hit the bump and start rolling.
Oh, yeah.
But like, yeah, so literally, it would just accelerate. No matter what gear you're in, it would accelerate. There's no point in putting your foot down first, it's like a turbo.
Maybe that's why I don't need a turbo then.
Yeah, literally.
Maybe the turbo will ruin it.
Yeah, literally. There's no point. First gear is like a turbo. Right? There's no point in them in first gear. No point.
I gotta be honest, that is most trap cars. Most trap cars, the first gear is to brake traction, and then you're straight into second.
So yeah,
you are
second.
Yeah.
So literally, and also, when you start it up, do not put your foot in the accelerator.
Let it sort of tick over.
Because it'll flood.
Yeah.
It'll flood it, alright? And then you got to toe start them at 30 mile an hour to get them started.
Well, I haven't.
Yeah, no, you haven't. But then when you turn it off, you rev it up to 3,000 rev, keep it there for about 10 seconds, and then turn it off and keep your foot in the accelerator until the engine stops rotating. So it clears out.
Is that to clear the excess fuel?
Yeah, it clears all the excess.
That makes sense, yeah, because obviously the injectors wouldn't shut off.
Yeah.
But it was still rotating.
Because that fuel stayed in the chambers, that's what burns the seals oil.
Right.
Eats the seals away, yeah?
Yeah.
So literally, so literally, before you turn it off, let it wind down a little bit like a turbo car, and then rev it to 3,000 revs for about 10 seconds, and then turn it off, and then just let the engine, keep your throttle position the same until the engine stops rotating.
Sounds like you need like a lesson in how to.
And every time I put fuel in it, I've got to put 2-stroke oil in it.
Yeah, you will.
So at the moment in the boot, I've got 5 litre oil.
Do you have to feed it hay and stroke its head at night as well?
Straight mine at night.
Yeah. On the way to the fuel roulette.
I just walked past one and go, fucking thing.
I will hold my hands up, right? On the way to the fuel station earlier, I was on the last notch, the fuel light on. I was like, please don't break down. Please get me to a fuel station. Please.
What are they like if they run out of fuel then, rotors?
I don't know, I've never done
it. Would it be like a 2-stroke?
Yeah.
Potentially.
Because
it is like running a 2-stroke motor. Yeah. So I don't know. I wouldn't want to try. I wouldn't want to find out.
No.
I wouldn't want to find out at all.
I suppose. I don't know what I was going to say now.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking we really should call time on this. To be honest, I think it's been about an hour and a half, mate.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So should we call it time? I mean, I'm happy to get Ty on again.
Yeah, we can get Ty again.
About more stuff because that was brilliant.
How about we get Ty and someone else on?
Yes. Oh, if we got the room, it's a bit of a squeeze now.
Yeah, but maybe Ty and Larry.
Yeah.
Both Skyline owners.
Larry. Yeah.
Both Skyline owners.
Yeah. I'm. As long as Larry's happy
Larry's
to do it.
Larry's up for it.
Sweet.
So maybe get Larry and Ty on. They can compare their Skylines to each other. Oh, Larry's got 2. Greedy bastard.
That's cheating.
So it's fine.
Well,
he's got you literally the in between, haven't you?
I will be biased, but I've always liked the R34.
Someone has to, I suppose.
Even before it was in Fast and Furious. Even before it was in 2 Fast and Furious, I've always liked the 34.
Even before I bought one, I was always a fan of the 32s.
See, 32s is good. 33. I mean, to be honest, all Skylines are nice.
They are. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I mean, if someone's turned out and go, here's an R34, I'm not going to say no.
No, exactly.
No.
But I think the reason why I like the R34 is because the midnight purple one you can get. I mean, admit you can get the midnight purple on 33. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the 34
You-
down there.
Yeah. But like,
You said I could have brought some 33s.
I don't have that. Honestly, I don't even have a 32. That's quite bad of me.
it is bad of you. But like, yeah, I mean, admittedly you get the R33 midnight purple.
Yeah, but it's the first gen, isn't it?
Yeah, but the R34
Tend to be the V-spec ones, I think.
Yeah.
As well, don't
Yeah,
they?
it's
Which are like
V-spec.
they're fetching silly money
Yeah.
now.
But like the R34 midnight purple also, what's that green colour they call?
Oh, Jade.
Yeah, Millennium Jade green.
Like,
Yeah.
In it, like the Japanese call it dragon breath or something. That's what
Yeah.
they call it. Yeah.
I mean, that's the holy grail, and that,
Yeah.
yeah, that is.
For me, I'm a stickler of the old school. It's the mine's white for me.
Yeah.
A mine's V-spec would be my probably that would be
my-
my ultimate.
The old RX-7 was white.
Although I do like they did a Tommy Chiara R34 in black with gold wheels.
Yes.
And that always like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
something about that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're nice.
but I mean, I wouldn't say no to any Skyline to be fair. I wouldn't say no to any Skyline to be fair.
Oh no, you would. You would. A G35. You'd say no
Well,
to
yeah,
one of them.
You say that.
But the G35, isn't it like the Infinity?
Yeah, but you say they're quite cheap. And
They
you
are
could
cheap.
technically say you
They
can
are
have a
cheap.
Skyline.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
But they only come in auto as well.
Well, yeah.
You know, it's
Go
just like,
Yeah.
I
I don't know. I thought.
I've seen a few nice ones about.
They look like the R35's retarded cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you know,
Yeah.
but as Tyler said, you could,
I've
you
known
Skyline.
people put R35 kit on them though as well. They
Oh,
do.
on the-
Yeah, it works.
Because it's like, didn't they call it like the 34 and a half or something?
Yeah,
Something like that, innit?
Yeah.
Between that and that.
yeah.
But like,
It's
yeah.
only out for like 2 years
Yeah.
or something.
I saw a
like that.
nice one for sale a few months back, a white one. G35 Skyline. White one. But then I looked at it, it was cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like $4.5, £5.
Yeah, they're not a lot of money.
But I looked at it, it's also like, yeah.
I don't even think there is a manual.
No.
I don't think there is
No.
a manual.
It's basically an Infinity, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is an Infinity.
Yeah.
Infinity
Yeah.
G35 as well. They call it Infinity G35, so it is technically Infinity.
I'll let you into a little trade secret, mate. Most of the Skylines are imported in this country in auto. They're in. There's,
The 35.
yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot more autos than there are manuals.
Yeah.
Even down to like 33s.
Yeah.
You see a lot of autos. A lot of them.
Oh, it's like that old, what's her name? She's done with automatic Evo and a Skyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, years ago.
Those 3-speed auto boxes are horrendous though. Honestly, they're so
I've
like
heard they're horrendous.
lackluster. They
It's probably because the Japs don't want it, so they
It's-
ship
it's
it out.
all- it's all less
yeah,
band, innit?
Exactly
Probably
it,
what it
mate.
is.
Yeah.
It's all less a ban. You know, but yeah.
Right, guys, we better finish at that
Yeah.
then, haven't we? Right,
Yeah.
Ty, thanks for
Yeah.
coming on, mate. It's
Thank
been
you very much,
fantastic. Thank
Yeah.
you, bud.
That's cool.
And
yeah.
yeah. Get you on again.
Yeah.
I'll
but
get this
any-
edited and put up and hope for the best.
Yeah. See what happens.
Yeah, see what happens.
Yeah.
Right, guys.
Cheers, guys.
See you later.
Yeah. Bye.